We are live. How's it going? It's Gaz here on Full Time Devils. I've taken his job because he doesn't deserve it. They've decided I'm better since you've been away. How do you feel about that?
I'm a half-time devil.
He's a half-time devil, just as I said. Right, guys, it's time for the team news. I just heard Alson get the team straight away. He went, oh my God. So now I'm going to read it to you, and I'm sure you'll have the same reaction. There he is in goal. Valencia's right back already. Interesting. Smalling and Blint, 2 centre-halves. Marcus Rojo keeps his place at left back. 2 centre mids today are Schneidlin, which is good. Fellaini, who had a good game against West Ham, but let's face it, it's probably not great that he's in the team today. According to this, it looks like Matters on the right. Wayne Rooney is back for Man United. What are you doing? Wayne Rooney's back for Man United. He's the captain playing behind the striker. Memphis gets a start on the left, and Rashford is up top. So that means that Marshall's been dropped. The bench is Romero, Darmian, Fosu Mensah, McNair, Young, Lingard, and Marshall. Andy, what are you thinking about that team? That is a very interesting
Gaz,
team.
it's not Fosu. You say it all Fuzzy
Fosu
Mensah.
Mensah.
Fosu Mensah.
Fosu Mensah.
Fosu.
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 Yes!
Is that what? Get a grip.
Fuzzy?
Andy, what do you think of the team, mate?
It's a strong enough team, but I don't know why Martial's been dropped. Something could have been sorted better, but it's a strong enough team, and Rooney's back, so it's... let's see, if you can't beat a relegated Aston Villa, what can you do?
Exactly. Wayne Rooney back. Are you positive about that? Because you hate him, don't you? No, I'm joking, he doesn't. He doesn't. I'm joking. Don't give him abuse.
I do. Marshall, could it be something to do with his missus and all that? Maybe his head's not...
Nah, I'm not having that.
Nah.
I know. I was going to say he's been better since it's all come out, so I can't see that.
Fair dude, so it's nothing to do with that.
Blue balls help him.
Maybe. He ain't got blue balls, that's why he got dumped in it. But basically, Wednesday's game, we've got the semi-final coming up. Could be something to do with that. Memphis is back in the team, guys. Forget about Marshall for a second. I'm happy to see Memphis back in the team. I'm a big fan of Memphis, and I've been gutted to see him on the bench a lot this season. So I'm delighted to see that. Rashford up top, Rooney in the middle. Wayne Rooney come on during the week for Rashford, and you just think it's a glimpse of the past and a glimpse of the future. But Wayne Rooney can always do a job. And against Aston Villa, come on, we should be dicking these like 3-4-0 if we're not.
Sorry. Apologise for this foul language from this son of a... Howson, tell me about the team.
I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it? He's resting players, isn't he? That's what's happening.
If he's resting players, then I guess it makes sense. But the one player that we thought needed a rest is Daley Blind, and he ain't been rested. You're resting Timothy Fosu Mensah, who, let's face it, didn't need a rest. You're resting Marshall, who's played a lot of football this season, but he's not playing like he needs a rest, is he? He's been playing fantastic. And like I said a minute ago, he's probably played better since you binned him, so it's happy days. What you've done is you've kept Fellaini in the team, who is not a footballer. He might have been effective in a certain sense in midweek against West Ham, but you're looking to try play balls through now. You've got attacking players there with intent. You've got Mata, you've got Memphis, and that's decent. I like that. I like that they're playing. I like Rooney as a number 10 as well. But it was a bit too much change. I mean, we know that Van Gaal is a bit stubborn in the way he likes to play the same team all the time, but there's inexplicable changes for me today. Inexplicable changes. I think, Fosu Mensah I wouldn't mind seeing at centre-half alongside Smalling, because Blind is the one guy in the team that looks like he's knackered and needs a rest. Yeah. If there's anyone to rotate, it's him. Not the lads that you've rotated. I don't get it.
This guy's in my ear.
Basically,
don't swear.
I think it's a bit unfair to Fellaini. I don't like Fellaini. I don't think he'll be a Man United player next season. I don't think he should be. But I think he could do a job against Aston Villa today. One thing with Aston Villa, they're shocking at the back. Someone with an aerial presence could actually, cause a lot of problems for them. Because what I find with them is their back four has no sense of organisation. They run out a lot. And with someone like Fellaini in there, if he's going to win some headers for us, could possibly make things happen. I don't like playing that way. I don't like Fellaini always starting for Manchester United. He played well against West Ham. I think it's unfair to say, why is he starting now? He did play well the other day. But saying that, Fosu Mensah has to be in this team. I hope it's something to do with the fact that he's going to play Wednesday. He's going to play in the semi-final.
He's got to.
Rather that, because Mensah and Marshall and Marcus are like the silver lining in this season. What? And I think if they're not all starting in the semi-final next week, then there's a big big ass problem.
Another problem. That's exactly what I was about to say. Why is Rojo still in this team? I mean, I'm not saying that he's not a Man United player or he's never going to be a first team or anything like that. He could well improve, but he's been very disappointing recently, though, hasn't it? Surely, if anyone deserves to get dropped, it's him.
It seems since the international break, his mind's been off it a little bit. Don't know what it is with that, but I'm surprised against him. Started with, you bring in Valencia in at right back, fair enough. You could rest Daley Blind and put Fosu there. You could even, why is he starting? Yeah, I don't get it. You could have put Daley Blind at left back, put Fosu in the middle.
What about Cameron Borthwick Jackson?
Well,
I know he played recently, but
has he been training a lot? Has he?
He played a full 90 for the under-21s the other day and was the best player on the pitch by a country mile, and that includes Wayne Rooney being on that pitch as well.
Well, that's all you need to say. You mentioned Memphis. Adam mentioned Memphis. Are you happy to see him back in the team, Andy?
Yeah, well, he's got to take this opportunity if he wants to get a start in the next couple of games. If he performs well, and Memphis should be able to turn it on a bit today and hopefully bag a few goals. But let's just see. He's playing, and that's the main thing. He starts, maybe get a full 90 minutes.
Is that right? By kick-off, they could already be relegated, Aston Villa. That's what I hear. Yeah. How's it work?
If Norwich get a point, they're already done.
You were Norwich playing?
Not sure.
Not sure. Well, it could. Suddenly, I tell you what, that could very well happen. Schneidlin and Fellaini are the two centre midfield pairing today. What do you think about that?
I prefer Rojo. I think I like to see football played on the floor and actual football. You know what I mean?
Rojo. I was going to say centre midfield. Centre midfield.
I meant Herrera. I want to see Herrera. Sorry, I mixed up then. I want to see Herrera next to Schneidlin. And I think that's, with Schweinsteiger being out, I think that's probably our best midfield pairing too. And look, Schneidlin is a defensive midfielder, right? Fellaini is not a defensive midfielder, but I don't think that's where he's going to be deployed today. If he is going to play off the shadow striker, he's going to be in the way of Wayne Rooney. Yeah. He's going to get in the way today. These are going to sit back deep, and all you're going to do by putting Fellaini forward is just create more chaos in there, but not in a good way. You're gonna deny ourselves a space when you put Fellaini in the middle there, because that's all he's going to do. He's going to hang around the D, and he's going to get in the way. Yeah. And like, people,
a nuisance, but it's sort of to his own team at times, isn't it?
Like, people think I have an agenda against Wayne Rooney, which I don't, because I said I wanted to see him play at number 10 today, which he is. I'm interested to see how he can thread balls through for Rashford. That's interesting.
What could help him is, when Wayne Rooney's been in a team, he's always been the focal point. He's not the focal point this time. Marcus Rashford is. Marcus Rashford does what Wayne Rooney doesn't. That's terrorizes defences. He runs at him. They don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to pop up on the left? Is he going to pop up on the right? Is he going to slip a run down the middle of the defenders, come deep? With Wayne Rooney, when he's up top, it's all too predictable. You know Wayne Rooney wants the ball into his feet. He wants the ball into his chest. And he very rarely makes them runs in behind. When Wayne Rooney's done well this season, he has done that and ran in behind. So, yeah, guys, say the team again.
You don't have to tell me, mate. I'm a pro. I don't need reminding like you. The Man United team again is De Gea in goal, Valencia at right back, Smalling, Blint as the two centre halves. Marcus Rojo keeps his place at left back. Schneidlin and Fellaini are the two centre mids. According to how United have put it out here, Mata looks like he's on the right. Rooney, the captain, who's playing behind the striker, returns to United starting 11. Memphis is on the left, and that boy Rashford is up front again. Guys, get your questions in, and I will read them out to the guys, whatever you've got to say.
Breaking news, Fellaini's going to score today.
Really? What about Rashford, mate? I'm all over Rashford getting a couple today.
Rashford, Fellaini, Memphis.
Rashford didn't deserve his rollicking last Sunday. He didn't deserve that at all.
Marshall, what's all that about? Sorry, I wasn't here after the Tottenham game. Marshall made that chance on his own, and then Louis van Gaal has the cheek to say,
"Yeah,
oh, he should have."
beat these today.
You think we have?
We should have. Doesn't mean
Whether we will or not is another question.
If you can't beat these lot, what's the point of turning up today?
Nah,
Come on, they're down, they're relegated.
I tell you what,
They've
mate.
got pride to play for, that's it.
It shouldn't even be a winning. It shouldn't even be just a win.
Man
it should
City
be
at
3-0.
Chelsea today as well.
Exactly,
Let's
mate.
remember that. Man City played Chelsea at 5:30. We win today. That put big pressure on. I know they did well in the Champions League. I'm not going to say fair play to them, but they did all right in the Champions League. But that doesn't mean today we couldn't put pressure on them. A win here, a big win here, just before they kick off at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea having to win.
Europa
Save some
League,
pride or something.
outside
You know what I
of
mean?
Europa League for Chelsea and outside
1
Chelsea.
point
So-
difference, a couple of games to go.
Anything could happen, mate.
And they got to play Arsenal as well, so that could be a...
The Champions League could be a detriment to them, to be honest. Guys, get your comments in. I'll read out a couple more questions. Have we got anything, Chris?
No.
What are the people saying?
Zeno Merchant wants to know, how was Adam's trip to Goa?
How was your trip to Goa, mate? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was all right. Show the people at the MUSC.
I've
Goa
already
people
shown them the
there.
MUSC Goa people gave
Thank
me a
them and all
wristband there.
that.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. I've also got a charity one on there, but I don't know what charity it is.
Gaz gives money to charity, guys. If you've got any links that you want him to send money to, and he just giving links, all that stuff, as you can see, he gives
I'll
money to
I'll
charity.
invoice shows for
He gives it
as well.
all. Gives it all. So just send your links to him.
I'm a giver, mate. I'm a giver.
Fat Tank 100.
As you know. What you say?
Fat Tank 100.
Fat Tank 100 asks.
If we're resting players, why don't we rest Daily Blind?
Why don't we
Yeah.
rest Louis Van Gaal?
Well,
exactly.
that's exactly what Howson said before. He's the only player who's looked knackered, isn't it, David Blint, recently? Yeah, but he's still putting good shifts while he's been knackered. So I feel like why is he starting?
I think Daley Blind's like, I think he's Louis Van Gaal's go-to guy. I think
Yeah.
he holds it all together for him. He's probably the one that knows his philosophy more than anyone in this world, especially anyone at his football club. So I think Daley Blind's probably the man that, after David De Gea, is probably the first name on the team sheet for him because, as I said, he knows what to do for Louis. Innit?
He's had a great season as well. Guys, get your questions in. We'll read out a few more. Chris, Cameron Chris.
Important one from Wes Brown.
From
Gaz,
Wes Brown?
The West Brown.
Gaz,
The
what-
Wes
what's
Brown.
happened to your Oasis banner?
What's happened to me? My Oasis bar has
tell
been
him the
gone for
story,
years.
Gaz.
I'm
Tell
not
him the
telling him
story,
the
Gaz.
story of my haircut.
No, tell him the story,
I
Gaz.
went in to get my hair cut. My usual barber wasn't in, so the other guy, halfway through doing my hair, goes, "Don't even know how to cut hair, mate." So he absolutely ruins my fringe. Then I have to go in the next day. So my usual barber's in, and he's like, "Mate, it's ruined. It's beyond recognition. You're gonna have to wear it up." That's what's happened to my hair.
And he paid £25 for the privilege.
And I paid 25
Some might
quid.
say you got ripped off.
Some might say that.
Tony,
Some might say that.
Tony Omiwade asks, why so much hate on Fellaini?
Tony,
he
right.
had a good game against West
Okay.
Ham and he deserves to
Okay,
I just said that.
Tony asks why so much hate on Fellaini. It's because he's crap, right? Yeah.
One game, he had one good game. He's had like 2, 3, 4 good games this season. That's why he's not a Manchester United player. We don't.
He doesn't deserve hate.
He doesn't deserve the hate, but he's just not up to the scratch on the pitch. He's gone missing. He's sloppy. He's just a battering ram. It's not the Man United way. Over to you guys.
Over to Gaz with the weather. Yeah, I think that he's proved that he's not a Man United
Over to
player.
Gaz
And
with a
I
shit
feel
body.
sorry. Shut up. I feel sorry for him as well, to be honest. He knows he's not a Man United player, but he's still getting played, and he tries his best, but he's just not good enough. I think that's all it is. He did have a good game on Wednesday, though.
Don't disrespect him, innit? He pulls on a red shirt. We need to get behind the lads.
Oh, no,
Even
yeah,
if you don't
of
want to see him start. Why do you want to
One
see
last
Kieran
question.
Richardson start sometimes? But
MUFC.
One last question.
1878, Rashford for Euros.
Rashford for
no,
Euros.
No.
English media will ruin him.
Forget England. Just concentrate on United. That's the main concern.
I will. Rashford for England. I think that it's a bit too soon for the lad. Not only in terms of his progression, but in terms of England as well in general. I think that you don't want to be. We don't want another Walcott situation. Do we remember that?
No, wait. It's better than Walcott. But what I will say is,
yeah, obviously.
the English media love to hype someone and then kill him.
Yeah.
And you can imagine he goes there, misses a big opportunity in a big game, and then they're all slating him, and it's pressure on him when it comes to play for Manchester United. He needs to grow as a player, and he needs to do that at United. If England comes later on, fair dues, happy days, we're happy for him, but he needs to focus on United right now.
Right, let's do the Man United team again. De Gea in goal, Valencia right back, Rojo left back, Smalling Blint centre half partnership. We've got Schneidlin as a centre mid, Fellaini alongside him at centre mid too. Mata on the right, Rooney the captain plays today behind the striker, Memphis on the left, and that boy Rashford
Fluky
up
punditry
front.
on Twitter said, why would an 18-year-old need rest? That's a good question, isn't it?
No, because that's not how it works. When you're an 18-year-old,
but-
you're not fully developed, are you, really?
Of course he's developed.
Well, to be fair, though, he's a freak of nature, though, that bloke, isn't he? Score predictions, go.
3-0, Memphis and Rashford going to be supplying us some fun today, I think.
Yeah, I said them two and Fellaini, so 3-0.
4-1, Rashford hat-trick, Rooney will get one.
I'll take a 5-0 and get the goal difference up a bit.
We're
Guys,
going to concede, Gav.
I think we might concede, you know what we like, don't you? You know what we bloody like. It'll be 0-0 at half-time anyway, probably. Guys, thank you very much for watching. We're going to go and get a few beers, but carry on watching all the comments, getting the comments. Fan cams will be coming. This guy's taken over from me. It's about time he came back, innit?
I'm back.
See you later, guys.